So Venus is currently in Aries, and it will be moving into Taurus the very, very end of the month, March 30th. And this is happening at 12:01 p.m. Eastern Time. It spent the bulk of March in Aries. It moved in on the 6th. So the 6th to the 30th, Venus was in Aries. I did a whole video on that, the high level. Venus does not like to be in Aries. It is in detriment when it is in Aries. It's far from home because it prefers to be in Libra, a sign that it rules, and Aries and Libra are sister signs. So I talked about that in more depth. That came out at the beginning of March. And then for Taurus, Taurus is the other sign that Venus rules. It rules Libra and it rules Taurus, which means Venus sliding into Taurus is like, oh, thank goodness I can relax now, which is the energy of Taurus. Taurus is the fixed earth sign. It is one that loves to move slowly, to have stability, and to luxuriate, to enjoy the pleasures of life. Again, lots of signatures that line up with Venus. And Venus is the planet of love, harmony, also finances. And that's some of the signatures that come up with Taurus too, that the stability could be, financial stability, or wanting to not spend, like hoarding, or wanting to spend on things that are expensive. So it can go on either end of the spectrum. Those are all Taurus signatures. The last time that Venus transited Taurus was June 6th through July 4th of 2025. So essentially the whole month of June, going just a hair into July. So you can look back at that month of time for what a Venus in Taurus transit may elicit for you. What I always explain for a Venus transit is it can impact, it's not your energy level. That's going to be, what Mars is doing. It also can be what the moon is doing. But for Venus, you might just be like, I just need to relax in this area of life now. I just need to relax. I need to loosen my grip. I need to have more fun. I need to balance things out. So you could be looking at the relationships. Let's establish a reconnection to our values. Let's establish harmony. Let's make sure that we're all getting along, or that we're just, clearer about where we are standing, even if we don't do anything about it, because it's not action oriented. That's Mars, which will come later. So by and large, we can expect over the month ahead that there will be an increase in stability, in our temperament in this area, desire for sensuality. So that could be intimacy, that could be just connecting to all of our senses. Touch, taste, smell, sound. We want to experience it. We want to feel it. It can help us be in the present moment, which might be something that we need for grounding. Again, Taurus is an earth sign, so we can connect to our senses to ground, to calm, to center, to come back to ourselves. And also, we could find on the lower vibrational side that we get a little bit more passive. We relax a little bit too much because we are seeking that contentment and being comfortable. And so we may settle a little bit. March 30th through April 24th, that is this Venus in Taurus transit. Venus transiting your 12th house, that relaxation, that grounding, that calm connection is coming in the quiet moments. It's alone time. Let's have some alone time as much as possible during the month ahead. Even if you have a busy schedule, just trying to find it. It's going to do wonders if you can just secure some of that for yourself. It'll give you that peace of mind, peace of soul, being healed. And then we'll allow you as then Venus moves into your first house to allow it to like transform you in a different way. 6th house of Saturn. Yeah. So 6th house is going to be those routines. A Saturn there, it's going to be an importance of the structures. So as Venus is moving through, it's like, okay, what routines are like not working for us right now? What routines are causing us to be stressed? Are we overworking? Is our health being impacted in a negative way? Have we been sick? Have we been worn down? Venus wants us to come in and like take care of ourselves. And then when it has that conjunction with Saturn, so you want to look and see when exactly that is happening. Look out for that day. That's going to be blending together the Venus relaxation energy, balance, and Saturn structure. So it would be an opportunity for you to revisit where you are more intense, where you are, again, in need of boundaries. And we're not easing up on them. Yes, Venus is ease, but we're not easing up on the boundaries. We're remembering them. We are compassionately reinforcing them. We are doing a gut check on our values of what's important. Like what's really important. And you know what? That's right. These boundaries are important. This is something I'm supposed to be working on. I know that. Okay. And then it's just, we're coming back to ourselves and making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Pets in there too. It could be a pet situation. You could be taking care of your pets. Or particular fondness for animals emerging during some of this time. 11th house. Hey, Chloe. 11th house is friendship. When you have the moon in there, then it could be especially sentimental. So when you have Venus looking at your relationships, it's also social media. So maybe are you on social media too much? Online too much? Venus could have you encouraged to maybe dial it back a little bit, to relax, to connect to some different people that are in alignment with your values, that will help you to feel emotionally supported, help you to feel stable, Taurus. So we're looking, again, this is not, oh my gosh, I'm looking to find, it's not action oriented, but it's like, hey, let's think about this. Let's make sure that things are flowing, things are comfortable, and things are really working for us and that are making us feel safe. So that's that combination there. 5th house. Venus loves moving through that 5th house because it's about those sensations, about expression, creativity, play. So especially being amped up, encouraged for the month ahead. Let's get creative. Let's try some new foods. Let's, be playful. If you are, whether you're single or not, like great time to go out on some dates, to socialize, get a little flirty. And if you have kids or you work with kids or, access to kids in your family or friend group, also really great time to connect with children, connect with your inner child. Again, that's the play piece. And we're just trying to have fun. Maybe you're especially in need of having fun and relaxing. And this is where I want to differentiate with the 12th house. It's like, okay, let's relax. Let's do that because we're trying to understand ourselves better. We're trying to like connect and heal versus the 5th house is it's like it's an amped up energy. It's out there. There is connection with others and we're trying to like bring joy back and live as a representative of joy.